Divorce, lost your job, 20 pounds heavier. Kids only see you on the weekends, and somewhere along the way you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror anymore. If that's you, this video is not about getting your old life back. It's about rebuilding yourself when the things that used to tell you who you are now gone. And there's one thing that people tell you to build last that might matter more than everything else. It's not your money, it's not your body, and it's not finding another relationship. But I'll come back to that. But understand this. You don't lose who you are, you just lost some of the things that you were using to prove who you are. Your marriage and your career and the body that you had did matter. I'm not going to tell you that everything you lost somehow secretly was some kind of gift, or even that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes things are just going to end and that's it, and trying to pretend otherwise is not going to help you. But it can help stop you from being able to go to the next phase in life. But what happened to you and what happens next in life are two different things. They try to improve everything all at once. More money, better relationship, better health, and they want to fix everything now because they are feeling desperate that they weren't the one left behind. They want their entire life fixed because they're desperate to stop feeling like the person whose whole entire life fell apart. Don't start there. Start smarter. Start with your body. Not because magically getting into shape just fixes divorce, debt, or even heartbreak. Because when life feels completely outside of your control, body gives you somewhere where you take control back. You may not be able to control what your spouse or ex-spouse is going to do next. You may not be able to have any influence if the company's going to call you back or what other people think about you. But you do control the way that you can move today. Lift more, eat better, go to sleep when you said you're going to go to sleep. Physical progress gives you something important, and that is evidence. Evidence that you can still change or improve something. Evidence that you can still build. That you aren't finished. The best is yet to come. But this can create another trap. And ambitious people fall into it all the time. You start training and you even train 7 or 8 hours a week, filling every moment with just something you need to get done, making more money, staying overwhelmingly busy. From the outside, it looks like you're rebuilding everything in your life, but you can also just be running away from the past faster, because eventually you have to deal with what you lost. You don't have to live with the pain. You do not have to make it your identity. And you have to stop pretending that it doesn't matter. And you have to stop checking your spouse's or ex-spouse's Instagram. Stop replaying those conversations that you can't control anymore. And stop telling everybody you're fine when you're not. Talk to somebody, a confidant, somebody you can trust, somebody outside of your normal circle of friends, and write down what it is that you lost. It's okay to acknowledge this as a part of the healing process. And ask yourself 2 questions. What can I rebuild? And what finally do I just need to let go of or release? Because you can't build a new life going forward if you're still in negotiation with the past. Now I'm getting to the one thing I was talking about in the beginning of the video. The one thing that people often don't realize that they lost. They don't trust themselves anymore, and it subtly has crept in, and you don't even realize it. You stop believing in your promises. I'll start on Monday. Tomorrow, I will wake up early. This week, I'm getting my life together. And then tomorrow comes and nothing happens. That's when you know that you need to face what it is that's got you so down. Eventually, you just have to come with terms that you lost the relationship, your job, your money, or even your confidence. And you may well not even trust yourself anymore at all. It's in these moments when you have to be able to acknowledge, I got hit real hard and I got knocked flat on my back on the ground. And it's not about how many times in life you get hit and you get knocked down. You gotta get back up, because what's the alternative? You gonna wither and just die? You may feel like that now in the moment of pain and suffering, but a year later you may look back on this time and point and say, you know, I was feeling pretty sorry for myself, but I sure am glad I got back up. Don't be easy on yourself. Don't promise yourself a whole new life in 90 days. Just focus on one little promise today, and then make sure you do everything you got to make sure you keep it. Wake up when the alarm rings. Go on a walk for 30 minutes, even if it's just something small. At least go to the gym 3 times a week. And if you promise yourself, okay, I won't drink tonight, don't. Make that hard phone call you know you need to make. Nothing super hard or dramatic. You're just trying to get back on your feet again. You may have nothing worth posting on social media, because at this stage, you're not exactly rebuilding your whole life. You're just trying to rebuild your confidence and your trust in yourself again. And eventually, once you do start to trust yourself again, something changes. You stop needing motivation just to make a move, get off the couch. You stop negotiating with yourself constantly. You start having faith or believing in yourself. Once you say you're going to do something, you actually do it. That's confidence that most people can understand. Confidence isn't believing that everything's going to work out all at once. Confidence is trusting yourself even when everything fails. And if you happen to be a parent, this is definitely bigger than just you. Your children aren't looking for the perfect parent, but you can be an amazing example to them of what to do when life does fall apart. And they are definitely paying attention whether you know they're paying attention or not. They're definitely learning what happens and what do I do when someone leaves. They may eventually forget about the apartment or the car that you used to drive. They may never fully understand what happened between you and your spouse, but they'll definitely realize your discipline and whether you rebuilt or if you just emotionally just disappeared. And your comeback isn't just for you. You show them what resilience looks like. And understand something about the timeline. It may take way longer than just 30 days. It may take way longer than even 90 days. Rebuilding your health, your finances, your relationship, replacing a fantastic job, maybe an apartment, could take a year, could even take longer. And that's okay, because you don't have to fix everything today. You just have to stop extending the collapse. From this day forward, everything that you do does one of 2 things. It either extends the collapse or starts the rebuild. And you're not going to just wake up tomorrow morning and be like, okay, here's the perfect decision right in front of me. It's just, unfortunately, the next decision. So if you're watching this with the divorce papers signed, the job's already gone, the money's gone, the apartment's gone, the car's gone, you've gained 20 pounds, hear this clearly. This is a bad season, not the verdict. Your marriage can end. Your career can disappear and the money can come and go. Your body can change. People that you thought would always be there for you, best friends, can even abandon you. But you still have your character, your discipline, your standards, your courage, your ability to keep your word, and your willingness to get back up. Those still belong to you. You don't have to build everything tonight. Just focus on one thing. For an example, going on a walk. Make the call. And even it's subtle little things, you make such a big impact on you, don't even realize it. Cleaning your room. You didn't lose everything that made you you. Now start proving that to yourself. Through discipline, and through education, and through support. You might know somebody out there that this video could help. Share it with them.